Welcome to episode 67.
Same age as David. Thank you.
He waited for
It's Fine podcast. At some point, we should make an intro with clips from our podcast. But who has time for that?
No one. So, I feel like my voice sounds funny.
We barely have time to get these episodes out.
Yeah. Don't tell the people that. They're gonna stop. We will not stop unless. What are you doing?
I feel like my voice sounds weird.
Well, wait until the intro's over.
All right.
Welcome to this episode of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast.
Okay.
Okay, son.
When was the last time we did a test to make sure that we had everything plugged in the right way?
Last time, I think, didn't we?
It's on there too, though. Why is your?
I mean, does mine? I definitely feel like it sounds weird.
I feel like okay. So where are you?
I don't know.
Number 3?
I'm number 3 now.
I mean, you sound normal to me.
I don't know. I can't tell. It might all be normal. I might just be going more deaf. I don't know.
Well, that's 4. Here.
Hello. It sounds quiet. Hello. That feels better.
I don't know how to help you.
I don't know.
I hear you fine.
Okay.
Why are you dressed like the manager of a GNC?
Because I am. That's my aspiration. Listen, guys. Listen.
Shut up.
Listen, you weak bodies. This is what you want.
Listen, weak bodies. All right. Well, a lot going on. I just got back from a 9-day trek across the world.
To Louisiana.
No. Basically what happened, I worked last Monday. Then I drove 3 hours to Hagerstown, sang. Drove back that night. Worked Tuesday. Drove 3 hours to Hagerstown, sang. Stayed over. Got to preach at that meeting Wednesday night. Drove back.
Oh, I didn't know you did. That's cool.
Yeah, I got to preach. It was cool. I've preached there on Sundays. I preached at the tent meeting
I knew
before.
you were preaching somewhere. I just didn't realize it was there.
Yeah, so then I preached Wednesday night. Drove back that night. Got up, worked Thursday. Went to New Jersey to Pat Higgins' Harbor Baptist Church and preached a back-to-school rally or revival for his church. Mm-hmm. Drove to her parents' house Thursday night, which was only 30 minutes away. Got up Friday, went back to the back-to-school rally, preached at 2 o'clock for them and 6 o'clock. Went back to their house, got up Saturday morning, flew to Tennessee, was there Friday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then flew back Tuesday morning, got up at 4, flew back Tuesday morning, went to work, came back home today, normal day.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Insane. No, it's not like that all the time. It's just a random. So the one in Hagerstown, Brother Sean Brumball, we've done that for like 7 years.
How far is Hagerstown from here?
It's 2.5 hours, but it's always like 3 because there's traffic.
Yeah.
So my point is, Pat Higgins, I love him to death. He's awesome. But he asked me to come last minute, like a few weeks before, and I was like, it's right in the middle of all this other stuff. But it worked. It was fun. Kaysen doesn't know. Well, you're fine. Kaysen doesn't know what his life is. He looked at me the other day and said, "Yo, Dad."
Dad, what is going on?
And you looked back at him and said, "Get used to it now."
Yeah. So we had one day in between, which was yesterday. Tuesday night it would be 10 days straight. We were in church somewhere else, and then last night was it. And then we were back in church tonight, for church.
That's why he's been crying so much. It's all the conviction.
You see the puffy eyes? Tune into YouTube.
Yeah.
And now he's sacrificing even more to get this episode done.
To get it done. Well, look, actually, studies show the more kids you have, the more peace you have, and free time, and
money.
Look, and once you hit 10, they literally take care of themselves.
Once you hit 10, I hear the government steps in and says, "We got you."
Yeah.
Thank you for supplementing our nation.
And as we all know from the late great Ronald Reagan, when the government says, "Hey, I'm here to help," it's perfect.
Yes. Well, Harrison's not here, so we're just gonna.
Well, what's new?
We should start telling the people when he is here.
Yeah. Hey guys, nope, not today. Man, we almost had him.
Yeah, we did.
If you think you could be the fourth host of this podcast, too bad. Because Harrison's still here.
When's the last time he was here? Like what?
Like midsummer.
Was it?
It was a long time ago.
It was like right after teen camp.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Was he
feels
here?
Like forever ago.
Yeah, he was.
Hold up.
Hey, how about you get your act together there, preacher boy?
Well, you go ahead and talk, sir.
Hey, this is nice color.
Thank you.
You to have.
Thank
Where's
you.
the studio? Here it is. YouTube studio.
So how's locating the lines? Things going good?
It's going pretty good.
You found them all yet?
Did I don't know if did I send you guys a video today of what happened at work?
No.
Just working on they're doing a gas main on 13 up like before Wilmington.
Okay.
Like kind of it's where the 113 split is.
Yep.
So we were up there and I was locating a fiber line because they're working on this gas main, and then they're also going to redo all of the guardrails and the median there. Pop open a J well and it's like full of water, so I'm like, man, I gotta like get all this water out of here. So I get my pump out and I'm pumping all the water, and all of a sudden, like, I'm looking in there watching this water go down. All of a sudden, like, giant air pockets just start coming out of the conduit and just like bloop, bloop. I was like, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before. And it like kept going. So I pulled the pump out of the well, the J well, and the bubbles just keep coming. Excuse me. And I'm like, man, that's really weird. And then this guy pulls over on the side of the road. And he goes, hey, did you know there's water? And I go, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more context. For that. He goes, there's water on the road, and I was like, huh? And he goes, back there, water's coming out of the ground. And I go, oh, okay. So like I walk like
headphones on.
because
You don't want to mess up your hair?
No,
that's not it. Yeah, no.
he just didn't. I don't know. I don't think he
What's
realized he
funnier,
didn't have one.
No, I just didn't put them on. I can hear you guys fine, I guess. If it
I
does it
honestly-
Bother you to
Honestly-
hear yourself?
yeah, does it bother you?
No, it's fine.
If it bothers you, I'll put them on.
Nothing bothers me.
Nothing.
Just
Put it on anyway and be like, now you're bothered.
Accepted. No, so
I had no idea he didn't have him on. If he didn't point it out, I don't think I ever would have figured it out.
so I walk
Son.
like down the median to see what this guy's talking about, and it's like a geyser is shooting out of the ground.
That's what he meant.
And
by
it's just
shooting up
and,
out of
yeah,
the
dude.
ground.
It's. I mean, it
You
literally
think
looks
there'd
like
be a bit more attention drawn to that than, hey man, you know there's water on the road? Like,
yeah, and
we don't have geysers in Delaware, so that would be something
I mean,
you'd want to
it's
talk about.
Shooting 20 feet in the air, just like shooting straight up, landing on the road. The cars are like, oh, what, like cars are like stopping because the road is like starting to flood.
Yeah.
So then Artesian had to come out and shut off the water main, and I literally videoed it.
I always say that it's artisan.
I videoed it and I sent it to my boss, and I go, hey, just so you know, an emergency will be coming your way. And he's like, that's not your fault, is it? I was like, nah,
No.
not my fault. But yeah, dude, it looked crazy. Like it just like, and it did it for like, it took Artesian to come out. It took him like 20-30 minutes to come out and
That's so
shut
much
the
water.
main off. So it was so much
Guess what?
water.
You're gonna put your headphones on because I'm annoyed. And also,
You know how many ducks you could have fed
Listen,
with that amount of water?
also,
So many.
all last week's episode, when I would go to clip something or look at it, and seeing Dustin in a blanket covered over him, I'm like, well, that's never happening again because he's never going to wear shorts again. That's the new dress code. None of us are wearing
I
shorts.
did not realize
But
that
I
the
didn't
blanket
get to do
was
it.
such a
All
problem.
three of you guys did it. I didn't. We even had a guest that wore
Well,
shorts,
it's
and I've
over.
never done
That
it now.
window of grace is done because
David, do it
every
anyway.
Joe Blow
Just do it.
who stumbles across our podcast on a YouTube reel looks at Dustin with an Afghan covering his knees. So I'm
It's a
like,
style choice.
it's awful. We
It's a
don't
style
look-
choice.
It's
It's
not
It's
my
already
culture.
unprofessional
It's-
enough with us just sitting here.
It's my
and
culture.
having nothing as a background and sitting on my couch.
Nah, bro. I'm coming here just like a basketball player from the 60s.
Yep. Do it.
The difference in when you wear shorts, you can't see your legs.
Short shorts, bro.
I'm wearing French running shorts.
You
What do
can
mean
just
you can't
dismiss
see-
it.
you can't
It is
see my
literally men's underwear.
Bro, dude, it's
Little-
like
little-
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Little sticks, buddy.
Yeah, that shine.
Little sticks.
That shine
That
bright
shine
like an LED.
Brighter than the sun at the trumpet call.
Little skinny legs.
They're white, bro.
These are white too, but they're
Yeah,
just
they're like.
large.
the
Marge. Oh,
Great White
speaking of
Hope.
Marge,
Did she email?
Did she email again?
David, just wear shorts anyway and see what he does.
Oh, I'm doing it, bro. Nobody tells me what to do. Look at this.
all right, let's see.
What? He's just gonna pick up his hand and you're done. Get out.
Let's see.
There's a door. Don't let it hit you on the way out.
Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man. Lord, why? Here it is. I never use this iPad. guys see this.
Did you guys know that Cameron is the most professional?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dustin's killing it too. He's over here texting.
No. I didn't text. No, I was reading a text. Different than texting in the act of. So
Why does this?
Fair enough.
look at this.
Fair
Mic drop.
Is it Kayla Rodell? Does anyone know her?
No.
Nope.
It sounds like a Star Wars name.
Is that the lady from your church? Rodell.
Rodell sounds like a Star Wars
Here,
name.
let me start. Rodel.
He's been saying things wrong
Rodellini.
all night.
Roddle.
Huh?
Rodley.
I don't know. Maybe she's emailed before. She emailed on YouTube or just commented on YouTube and said, "Great to have you guys back. Hilarious episode. Congrats on the new van, Dustin. But don't be surprised if the brakes fail while you're going 85 on the throwaway. I speak from experience."
Well, your experience is not my experience because number one, we don't have a thoroughway here.
Yeah.
Number two,
But
I am.
one-way?
we have.
I don't know.
But this
I'm
is
the mechanic
episode
of the sad
66 on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee. That's Kaylee. Kaylee Rodell. You know a Kaylee?
I don't think the first name was the one that was hanging her up.
So yeah, there's a big difference between Kayla and Kaylee.
It is.
She's like Rodell.
So-
Rodell. Do you know a Kaylee?
Point is,
George Lucas's characters are coming to life, and now
point
they're
is,
finding us.
Kaylee. All the episodes are available on Apple. Like we didn't do a couple YouTube ones. So I mean we've been putting them out on Apple Podcasts.
Maybe our
I
hiatus.
appreciate you watching on YouTube.
I
though.
appreciate.
She's like, "Oh, it's not on YouTube. It's not out."
Yeah, I
No,
appreciate
we're
you.
out. Jesse Clark said Marge is really competing with me to see who can get more emails featured on the podcast. Nice.
That's good.
She's
not real.
Tyler Zimbia.
Zimba.
Zimba. Can
Zimba.
AI make up a lie? That's his question
Yeah,
of
why
course it
couldn't it?
can.
Yeah.
from episode 59.
Of course you can make up a lie.
Hey, Tyler, you're stupid.
I'm just saying, without jumping into an argument, or coming up with an argument, I would definitely say yes. And if you gave me enough time, I could formulate why. But naturally, I feel like yes is the answer.
I mean, didn't they already ask AI
Well, I mean,
have you ever lied or something like that? And he said, I would lie to people if I wanted to. It was like something creepy. It was like it was super creepy.
Well, at the end of the day, if you have someone programming it, I mean, it's computer software.
If you can hear my kid in the background and it annoys you, listen to a different podcast. Go ahead.
It's computer software. So, I mean, anything is capable of lying. People act like AI or robots are going to be like this, perfect, and they're made by people. So obviously they're not going to be perfect.
Joke's on you, Cam. Dustin already doesn't listen to this podcast.
Hey, I listen.
What's it called?
What is it? Oh yeah, the CDIF.
So
Kaiju.
Kaiju.
It's from like that movie.
No, that's the
Kaijus
show.
are giant
That's
monsters.
the show of the kid with
It
no
says,
hair.
Kaiju Killer.
Get it?
It says these dudes be crazy.
That needs to be a video.
That was on episode 62.
What?
It's an episode of Caillou, but it's just Kaiju. And it's like...
But it's him with a Jewish hat on. Kaiju.
That's not where I was going.
That was funny.
I was thinking
fighting a kaiju from
if Caillou was like a
what's that movie called?
Godzilla,
Yes.
What's the other
Pacific
movie?
Rim.
Yes.
Yeah, like if it was just like Caillou and like all of these like giant monsters, or it's an episode of Caillou, but instead of Caillou, it's Godzilla, and it's just him.
I still think my Jewish hat is funnier.
That's not where I was going, but it's still pretty funny.
Imagine if I just made like a poster or a meme and it said
Oh yeah.
Kaiju and it's Caillou with the
Kaylee Rodell is Faith Baptist.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, that's what Kayla said.
Wait,
She emailed about the Bible, about the KJV.
Did you say Faith Baptist?
In Fairless Hills.
I was about to say, because this is going to get real awkward if I was like, oh, she goes to my church?
This is gonna be worse when those people from that youth meeting didn't know who you were.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Thank you.
Never heard you preach, but I believe it.
You texted me today with words of encouragement.
I did.
That's one.
Don't ever. Won't be the last.
Let's see. So
Have we talked? Have we talked about your notebook on here at all? I don't know if we
Hey,
did
some
last
of you
time.
emailed in about hats. That's cool. We'll get the hats.
I think it's the
you'll be on
coolest
the list.
thing ever.
If you want a hat, email in and say I'd like a.
Do I have to email in about a
No,
hat?
you don't have to email
Okay.
about it. Lily Brown said, "Watch kids scream during singing. Watch kids screams during singing thing on YouTube." I know the video quality ain't great, but we all have or have had one of these in the choir. Let's click on this.
Dustin.
I have not seen this.
It's
Okay, let's see.
You guys ready?
Is this connected?
it doesn't sound like it.
Be Dustin, watch.
Is mine connected?
As always, you can always expect
No.
quick and easy
Transitions.
Transitions.
We are very in tune
We
with our
are
technological
farmers.
selves.
No, we're connected. We're connected. It was connected.
Oh.
All right,
I'm not
but why?
connected.
Lord, unto the Lord. Okay, would you make sure the YouTube's going? Is it the what? You don't touch it. Just is it a full recording block, or is it like a
little red circle inside of the white circle.
Little red circle inside of the white circle.
It's recording. I hit it, so it's recording.
We just have PTSD of it just randomly not working.
I don't know why this isn't coming through. Let's turn the iPad up. Yep.
She was like, it's terrible
What's up?
quality. And by that, she means there's no sound.
What is this?
It's screamo Christian music.
That scared me. Let me see it.
Like, he's into it too, man. The little kid in the red. Is that Dustin in your choir?
It's not in the
Yes.
choir.
I love how instead of going with the joke, Cameron had to correct and be like, he's not in the choir.
Absolutely. Absolutely
You talking about me?
not.
Yes, I am. Watch me.
Hannah's.
One piece.
Hey guys, long time no email. Life has been crazy busy, but
Who's
I'm
this?
still Hannah Fancourt.
Oh.
But I'm still making time to listen to every episode. And as always, I enjoy every episode and the content you all put out. On the subject of dangerous and sketchy neighborhood towns, the town I currently live in is ranked the third most dangerous cities in Delaware. Look up. So, David, look it up. See what the most dangerous, and let's just guess her town.
Ooh, can we guess what the cities are?
I would say Laurel.
One's got to be Wilmington, right?
I mean,
She's not there. I know she's
I
not
said
south.
number one. has
well,
to
number
be
one,
Wilmington,
I would
right?
definitely think is Wilmington.
So number
see.
three, it's got to
Which
be Laurel.
I think I actually think I already knew that. I read that somewhere.
Down south.
Wilmington is actually very violent. It's like up there on the list.
And I work in there every day. It gets
Yeah.
weird.
Yep.
I have enjoyed every single episode of the content you put out. On the subject of the dangers of the sketchy neighborhood towns, the town I currently live in is ranked third most dangerous cities in Delaware.
Would it be Georgetown? I mean, is Georgetown?
It's got to be Laurel.
Number 10 is Smyrna, Delaware.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh.
Gone.
I've literally never thought of Smyrna as like a
That's crazy,
Place.
man.
Where's Harrington rank?
I hope it's not on that list.
People in Smyrna have a 1 in 245 chance of being a victim of violent crime.
That's not
And a
bad.
1 in 49 likelihood of being a property crime victim. Number 9, Harrington. You guys got us beat
9?
by
Are
1.
you kidding?
We're more
You
violent.
guys got us beat by 1.
So, just for the record, Smyrna is less violent than Harrington.
Keep going.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, let me finish this first.
Okay,
yeah,
go-
go,
yeah.
find the.
Because this is turning into a...
the whole episode.
Yeah.
All right.
About time we get
Third
outta
most
here.
dangerous cities in Delaware. We've had 2 homicides this year. Well, I mean, it's the 9th month, so they're running pretty well.
I mean,
There's probably
we are
100
a
people in the
very
I guess when you
small
think about
state,
it-
though.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. Well, also when you think about it, I mean, how many towns are there in Delaware? And so if the first 3 are dumb violent, and then after that it's like, So like if you hit 9 or 10, it might not be that bad.
Yeah.
Are we the biggest podcast in
Here
Delaware?
we go. We've had 2
We have to
homicides
be.
this year. One being just a little over 2 weeks ago in one of our main bus ministry areas, about 5 minutes from where I live. Hearing gunshots, sirens, police helicopters, etc. Sadly, etc. Sadly, has become a pretty normal thing in this town. There was one night that several police officers and canine units were chasing a suspect and ran through my backyard, urging my neighbors and me to stay inside. There was one night several police. Okay. The police helicopter will just circle around town searching for someone. Just shows how much this town needs the Lord. it certainly makes me thankful for the Second Amendment. That's a nod to
Amen.
I. Curry. And, of course, God's constant protection. I hope you guys have a great week. As always, thank you for your service and stay on Flappy
Thank
Ball.
you
Thank you
for
for
your
your support.
support.
Yeah.
Are we gonna
so-
guess what town she's in?
Laurel. It has to be Laurel.
It's gotta be
So,
Laurel. She's
but-
I think she does live in southern Delaware,
It
right?
is Southern
Yeah,
Delaware.
'cause
I
she
know
goes to
her
Bayview,
church is
right?
in Laurel.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not
so
going to
yeah.
be Seaford.
Yeah.
Really? Is
Where's
Seaford that bad?
Look at
Seaford's
Seaford.
rough.
Look up Seaford on the list.
Seaford's
We're gonna.
gotta be-
I've got the whole list. I just figured.
Are we still looking at that?
Yeah.
I think it's
here.
that's really interesting to talk
I
about.
also think it's
Wilmington, one.
Wilmington's one for sure.
Wilmington, then Dover.
Wilmington is so rough.
Smyrna's what?
For Smyrna's 10.
10?
10. And
Well,
Harrington's
how
9.
is Harrington
Harrington is 9. I can tell you
more
how.
dangerous than Smyrna?
Which it honestly is kind of shocking to me because I
Must be
feel
that
like
homeless city in the bushes down the street.
let's see. Last
Huh?
year, Harrington was considered 11% safer than all other cities its size. There was a total of 117 crimes, which is 36.7 above the national
Talking about
average.
violent crime or just crime altogether?
Violent crime totals were
'Cause
25.
I'm pretty sure it's a crime for me to park on the side of the road that I park on right now.
Yeah, me as well, for sure. Violent crime totals were 25 and property crimes numbered 92. The chances
How
of
many violent?
the chances of being a victim in violent crime are 1 in 45 here in Harrington.
And like forever or just like the year?
Yeah.
I'm sure they updated it
I would,
based on
to
the
be
year.
honest though, it's not that shocking because when you figure that Harrington has a casino here and then also hosts the state fair every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That would be included.
outside of Dover, Harrington probably has the most
And that's
tourists.
probably
It's got
true.
hundreds of thousands that descend on the fair. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So outside of like Rehoboth, Dover,
Rehoboth. I mean,
we used to call
Rehoboth.
we used to call it Rehomo.
Rehoboth.
Number 8. Number 8 is Georgetown.
I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm surprised that it's right in front of Harrington. Like I've
Yeah, I know.
nothing against Georgetown,
Yeah.
but it's like the Marydale of Delaware.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
Let's see.
Well, it's like a
Violent
better version. Marydale,
crimes.
there's nothing going on there.
You have violent crimes totaled 54, 7 per 1,000 people. All right.
That's
Number
a weird-
7. This is actually kind of shocking. Camden.
no, Camden.
Camden's getting bad.
It's
Is it getting really bad? I don't spend a whole lot of time in Camden.
It's just like
Just drive through when I come
Camden
in.
used to be fine, and they have all the South
Caesar
Dover.
Rodney's there.
Yeah.
And Caesar Rodney is a
Right.
pretty bad school, and that's in Camden.
right. Worse than Georgetown, though?
There's more people. Way more people.
Number
Camden.
6.
Camden's big. It's like little Dover.
Yeah.
Number 6. Now, I don't know much of anything about this town other than the fact they have a bowling alley. Milford.
Number
Really?
6. Yeah, Milford. There's a lot of
Cartel? Is that what you're about to say?
No, there's a lot of gang stuff in Milford.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I've
Interesting.
always
There
felt
was a guy in Milford who got shot like 4 times. My
Delaware is wild,
instructor,
bro.
mm-hmm.
my instructor for one of my gun permit things. He's a police officer, and this one guy was like, yeah, I forget his nickname, but he'd been shot like 3 or 4 times.
He's a police officer in Milford.
He's a police officer,
I didn't know he was.
and this guy has been shot like 3 or 4 times by police officers, and he uses it as like he's a gangbanger, and he like will always like say shoot me.
Got like
he
t-shirts.
always gets arrested
sells
and
t-shirts.
stuff. Yeah,
Milford's crime
He
is
thinks he's invincible.
103% higher than the national average.
Honestly, I feel like whenever we talk about like towns, it's never, almost never what I think it's going to be. Because like,
Milford, I can see.
I mean,
I just have
I
heard a lot of.
Right.
They're a police department.
no,
There's a lot of police officers.
they got a legit
Now, this-
operation going on
this
there. But
next one
like
makes a
for
lot of sense
me,
to me.
I like just driving through. Like I feel like Milford for the most part is well kept.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but it is
The
but
part
like,
of Milford that I've been to
Yeah,
is
the
main
hub,
strip there,
The
so it's
hub
not-
Yeah.
of downtown Milford is a ton of projects.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's the thing. I feel like we could pick any one of these towns and be like, you know, oh, I really like so and so, and
Well, I
someone's
would
gonna be like, oh, it's actually trash, or
Right.
vice versa.
this next one makes sense, although I thought it'd be a little higher on the list.
yeah.
Seaford.
Dover.
Yeah, I thought Dover would be
Dover would be a lot
second
higher, yeah.
highest.
I thought Dover was going to be like at least
so
top
that-
3.
That's kind of throwing me off.
But because
Seaford's got. I guess Seaford's got to be really high.
I moved out of Dover because my next door neighbor's house got shot up.
You saw
Yeah,
And then you moved into a house.
Then I moved right outside of Smyrna, which is the 10th. So I went down 5. You know, I went down 5 positions.
Good thing you moved to Harrington.
Oh yeah, no, that's only 4.
Things going on
Number
there.
4.
Dustin together, I bet our odds are so much lower. The odds of me, you, or my wife getting, or my son, it's not looking good.
No.
Number 4, Millsboro.
What?
That's
Millsboro.
There's not really
It's an offshoot. I mean, it's right down the road from Georgetown.
nothing really happened.
I
I feel like it's like little.
So not in full. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that.
Now,
I would say Milton before Millsboro.
Milton?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think Milton's bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Milton is like classy.
now, assuming that Hannah and I are looking off of the same list, this would be the 3rd most and where she is. And we called it Laurel. So
Third's Laurel?
Laurel's 3rd.
She lives in Laurel.
That makes sense.
Did
she say
I wonder
3rd?
if she looked that up beforehand.
Oh,
She did.
yeah,
I wonder what
well,
it is. Yeah, Laurel.
I think she said that
Laurel
Harrison's off the market.
Is the 3rd worst. Number 2.
And that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
because
your chances of
pretty
being
sure-
a victim of a property crime are 1 in 25. There was last year. There was 39 violent and 176 property crimes. So yeah, I guess Laurel is
it's so sad because it's not a huge town.
right.
No.
I don't think it's bigger than Harrington. And the fact that it's so inundated, that's sad. All right,
This next one actually blows my mind.
Let me guess. Blades.
What's your guess?
In all of Delaware,
Bear.
it's number 2.
Number 2. This blows my mind.
Okay.
If it blows your
Bridgeville. I'm gonna stick with Bridgeville.
No. Just
I
give
think
me
they literally
just give me
only
a
have
moment here.
It's so weird that we turned this into a game. What place is dangerous?
Hold up. It's
Can I
Phone a friend? No. What do you?
No.
Ask the audience.
I have a really good guess, but I don't want to waste it.
Dude, just throw the. What do you mean waste it?
Oh no, it's gonna be down at the beach.
Frederica.
You're guessing Frederica, and you're guessing.
Frederica's a good guess.
I just thought of it. I thought it would be really
This
good.
blows my mind. Number 2, Wilmington, Delaware.
Really?
It's not number
It's
1.
not number 1.
It's
I
not
took
number 1.
Wilmington totally off the
Seaford.
market. I didn't
The
even guess
largest city in Delaware is the home of Wilmington University.
Newcastle.
I'm trying to scroll slow because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Violent crimes accounted for 1,115 incidents, which included 31 murders, 786 aggravated assaults, and 280 robberies.
This is Wilmington.
Wilmington, the crime rate is 125% above the national crime rate, which does not surprise me because I see it every day. But
this
it blows me away that this is number 2, and I
Yeah.
don't know what number 1 is.
Yeah.
Okay,
So this isn't. I mean, this
number
isn't
1
going
has to be Seaford.
Really? I mean, Seaford's bad, obviously,
Well,
but
they're all shocking me. So it's gonna be Seaford or Newcastle.
the fact that
Is
Seaford
Newcastle a town?
Newcastle.
there's
it's
Newark, but there's no. I mean,
a county.
Newark. That's
Newark is up there where UD is.
yeah.
Newark.
But look.
You think so?
No. Hold on. You might be right about Seaford. We haven't mentioned that at all, and Seaford's definitely worse.
People are dying in Seaford for sure.
So let's just say Seaford. Seaford's bad. I definitely.
Seaford. All right. Here we go.
If Seaford is safer than Harrington, I'm going to be so confused.
Dude, hold on. Back to Wilmington really quick. I'm sorry. The chances of being a violent crime are 1 in 62, and property crime is 1 in 27.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
that's
my word!
That is
Just look at 27
it's just-
houses.
if you live in Wilmington, it's only a matter of time.
It's just going to happen.
It's not a
like-
if, it's when.
Yeah.
It's when.
Number 1, Seaford, Delaware.
Are you kidding me? It's awful.
Yep.
Number 1 is Seaford.
The most dangerous. Wow.
Dude. Which is crazy because it has a rich history and many of its buildings are registered historical sites.
That's awful.
Well.
We pick up kids in Seaford.
It has a poverty rate of 27%.
So our bus route is the most dangerous in the state.
It has its crime
It
rate
is.
is 177% above the
How
national
does that
average.
make you feel? It's like, ooh, you know. Get a
little-
tingle,
little,
you know? Yeah. Things are getting spicy.
Careful.
Yeah.
Okay, so All right. If I'm getting technical about this,
Yes.
I guess technically Wilmington still is the most
If you're
dangerous.
going
people.
based on
because
numbers,
of how
capita.
big it is.
Yeah.
Seaford is technically more dangerous
This
because
is your
it's smaller.
Basically, if you took all the people from Wilmington and stuck them in Seaford, and then took all the people from Seaford and stuck them in Wilmington, Seaford would be the.
Seaford.
If you put more people,
yeah, Seaford would be really bad. So
they're
that's,
going-
That's essentially what it is. It's a percentage
This-
thing.
yeah,
It's not
this
so
is your
much a-
likelihood.
like 1,000 people here.
Yeah.
1,000 people here, 10,000 people here. There's going to be more deaths.
Right.
Right.
There's going to be more.
There's
of everything
always
in
going
that.
to be. This is
But it's
just
saying the percentile.
Yeah. Your
It's like,
your likelihood
Right.
of being in a violent crime is higher. Even
Last
though
year
there's less people.
there was 88 violent crimes and 442 property, which that's what tells me it's like Wilmington's like, bro, those are rookie numbers, right? But because Seaford is so small, it's really bad. You have a 1 in 92 chance of being in
getting capped, bro.
This is
violent crime
amazing.
and 1 in 18 chance for property crime.
This is, dude. We should have done this forever ago. I think this is so entertaining. I just want to look up all the counties in the world.
That Harrington's 9.
I know.
And I'm shocked that Seaford is 1.
I'm shocked that
I didn't
Smyrna
expect
was
that.
10.
No, I mean,
But-
I said,
right,
I'm
but
like, yeah,
so
it's going to be Seaford, but
You made a
it's
point.
Really,
Yeah, but you made a point, and you mentioned Seaford as a joke. But then I was like, wait a minute, we haven't even talked about that yet. There's no way that Harrington
has to
it
be
has
on
to be
the
Seaford.
list.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be high. We
Now,
haven't mentioned it.
it's sad, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually burdened.
Yep.
Like, our church is 15 minutes from Seaford. So was
Yeah.
Laurel. So was
Right.
Bayview.
Yeah.
Yeah, our church is in Smyrna. I didn't know the Smyrna. I'm shocked the Smyrna's even on the list. Because, like, growing up, I was running around
Yeah.
Smyrna playing basketball. Even Dover. Like, I used
Yeah.
to run and play basketball
Well-
in Dover in some sketchy places. Dover kind of makes sense that it was on the list, although I thought it would be a little higher than 5.
I think it'd be higher.
But Smyrna, I'm shocked, is on there at all. Harrington, I didn't know Harrington would be on there, let alone higher
Yeah.
than...
I've heard people like crap on Smyrna and say that it's like dingy, but I've never felt that way. Everywhere has their parts that are like
Yeah.
whatever. All the times I've been to Smyrna, and I've been to I've driven back or wherever. I've always felt like it was relatively nice.
I thought somewhere like Hartley or Marydale would end up on the
I'm
list.
telling you, Marydale is a different. Well,
like-
I don't know if they count. I mean, I guess
We
there's
have
part
to
of
make-
Marydale that's
we
in
have to make
Delaware,
a
but
call
most
real
of it's
quick.
in Maryland. So I don't know if they would count that or
We're
not.
going to make a
Right.
call, and then we're going to get back on this topic. We're going to do the best cities in Delaware. David, you can check
The
that
best, the safest cities
Yeah.
in
out.
Delaware?
Cities in Delaware.
Cities and Delaware.
Watch, some of these are going to be on there.
That's going to
I bet-
overlap.
Alright, Dave,
I bet
Dustin-
Houston would probably be one. There's like nothing going on there.
Yeah. That's some of the, like I said, some of this.
It's gotta be
stuff,
weird.
Like, blows me
I'm
away.
surprised that Frederica, they must not count it or something. There's no way that Harrington and Smyrna are worse off than Frederica.
I thought Frederick would be in there.
I definitely thought it. I'm confused by some of this.
I just got a quick glance of the list, and
Does it make sense?
we'll get there.
Oh no.
We'll get there.
I have this guy's number.
I have to call these guys. Like, how are you getting your numbers?
Yeah,
Because
I don't think it's the same website, so
Yeah, you guys
like
are-
obviously the opinions are
what
going to differ
kind
there,
of
but-
market are you pushing? It looks
Yeah,
like you're
if
selling
the-
stuff.
If the last place numbers were accurate, I don't know, maybe.
Are some of the last cities on this list? That's confusing.
Or confuses me.
Here, Dustin, hook your,
What do you? My
your
phone?
phone up to this.
Are we calling somebody?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, how did you
mind-
know, bro? I'm living life on the edge, just out here gallivanting in these terrible cities. It still blows
I don't
my
know why
mind.
my
that Wilmington
phone
is
has-
number 2.
My phone is like the weirdest
Who are we
time
calling?
connecting this thing.
We're going to call somebody. Hold up.
Okay, all right. Thank you for the wealth of information.
I can't find his number in here, though.
Is it in Bluetooth like pairing mode?
Yeah, this is on for you.
Okay, yeah, my phone always makes it weird. I have to forget the device every time I go to connect to it, and I don't know why. But nothing.
It's on my phone, but I couldn't find
It's not connecting or it's not even showing up.
All right, here.
Do it again.
Go ahead.
Yep, do it again. There it is. All right,
Oh, come on, man.
I'm connected. Whoa, who am I calling?
I gotta get the number, but
Well, let's say their number live on air. That way, everyone can call them.
I have it in my text. In my
Did you guys watch the outro of last week's YouTube video?
I did not.
But I listened to it, but I didn't watch it.
We won't play it on air. What's up the people to go back and watch the episode?
You freaks.
But made me laugh.
Yes. You really? You're
Cool.
doing such a great job.
Here we go.
All right.
It's 443.
Are you really going to just throw this man's whole information out there? Why don't you just turn it around so that he can see the number? Oh, it's because you don't want us to know who you're calling. Or just type it in the phone yourself.
Yeah. Here, you talk.
This is 443 is Maryland, though.
It's not. It's Pennsylvania. Shh.
You got me.
We got them good.
You got me.
I have a 443 number, so I know.
Speaking of which,
know the
you
truth.
mentioned Hagerstown earlier, and since we're talking about cities, that might come up later on in our life.
Oh, really?
That's Maryland.
I know, but just wait.
Wait until we get there.
Who are we calling?
We're going to find out. What's a Maryland number? So it's got to be someone from Maryland.
Please don't break that. It's really expensive.
Hello.
Is this Marge Halloway?
Sorry, what?
Is this Marge Halloway?
No, this is just Clark.
All right, Jesse. It's time
Last
to.
name you can.
It's time to fess
It's
up.
time for Camp Laszlo.
It's time to tell the people, Jesse.
Hang on, I gotta find an outside door.
We're not waiting for you in the window.
Is he Marge Halloway?
Jesse, are you Marge Halloway?
It's time, Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah, Marge Halloway.
I knew.
David.
Man,
You
Did
love
I?
it.
I wanted her to be real so
Did
bad.
I say it was Seth or did I say it was
One
Jesse
thing I know
Clark?
for sure is it makes so much sense. He's so
Dustin
annoying,
thought it was
and
me.
Marge is
Dustin-
annoying. I'm just
Oh,
joking.
okay.
I thought at one point I said it was either Jesse or Seth, but I think I retracted Seth and I said it's got to be Jesse. But I might have done it the other way.
You guessed it was me the first time, and then you both changed it to Seth.
Yeah. Dang it! I
I
should have been.
almost made.
Right.
I had to sleep on it. I almost made another account for someone else confirming that Marge is a real person. I was like looking up
This goes
weird
so
churches
deep.
in North. I was looking up like weird churches in North Carolina with lesbian pastors to see if I could find one with videos on YouTube. It's like, all right, hang on.
I was hoping you'd send
Going
us
a
a
little too
link of something.
Dude, I wanted Marge to be real so bad.
So basically, here's what happened. It was at camp in West Virginia,
Oh, are you gonna tell on him, Cam?
and with that,
He's been lying to you guys. He's been deceiving you.
you knew the whole time?
I walked up to Jesse and I said, "Hello, Marge Halloway," and he looked at me like shocked.
You
Like,
guessed it like
I guessed
off
it
the bat.
immediately because
No.
ahead.
No.
Go
You're
ahead.
close.
correct me.
Camp showed up to camp, and I was gonna go say hi to him, and he looked at me, and his first words were, "You Marge Halloway?"
Yeah, okay, that's how it was.
And I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
No, but at first
So
you
what gave it away?
he looked at me like, huh, what?
Well, what gave it away?
So he was just emailing, and he kept saying he mentioned Jesse Clark, and Jesse had a Twitter account years ago that was a anonymous account, and he would troll me. And when I
Okay.
saw
No, I didn't.
yes, it was called Matt.
Matt
Halloway.
Matt
It was
Halloway.
Matt. And so here's how this happened. Years ago at camp, this guy on Matt, I was talking about something patriotic or something on Twitter,
I remember distinctly what it was.
and Jesse didn't agree with it or something. He was just trolling me.
You're anti-America?
And-
is
and
that
yeah,
yeah.
Jesse, let's not get into that. But my point was,
New Jerusalem.
I blocked Matt, but it's a color, it's a art, like a drawing, just like he did our horse stuff, our horse and tiger, whatever.
Oh.
So it was
Detective Cam.
it's a guy's face, Matt, and I was like, I'm not fooling with this. I blocked Matt. I'm at camp. This is like 4 years ago. And I walk past Jesse, and he's drawing, and I see that face on his notepad. I'm like, "You're Matt," and he goes, "Oh." And so,
Oh my gosh.
when he mentioned Jesse, his own name in Marge Halloway, I thought that's Jesse.
Huh.
And so
Well,
then I
you
just asked him,
mentioned you were reading my emails. So if that was the episode, the only other email you read that episode was the one from me. so that was the only name on the podcast. That's why I referenced myself. You know,
Correct,
they spelled my
correct. It
name
was just- I
wrong
just-
on purpose.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what I said to you.
Ah.
He spelled his name wrong, Jesse Clark. And I was like, that's trying too hard. You don't
Dang.
usually spell that wrong. You know what I mean? He spelled it
Everybody
wrong.
who emails me at the office spells it wrong, though. So come on.
So I thought he spelled his name wrong, so we would think, oh, he would know how to spell his own name. So
Well,
he spelled
I
it
mean,
wrong.
I don't know Jesse as well as
Yeah.
you do. So you had me fooled. I wanted Marge to be real.
But
so
I
bad.
said, Jesse, let's just play on it. Let's
Kudos to you, Jess.
hilarious.
I
you
should have
Google-
I should
if
have
you
stuck
Google
with
the
what I
name-
thought it was.
Literally go on Google, look up the name Marge Halloway, hit images. Her profile picture's like the fourth or
we're
fifth one
doing-
down.
I'm
All
doing-
you had to do was Google it.
I know. I'm doing it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's do it.
No, but for the Matt thing, that wasn't a troll. I just never used my real name on the internet. Matt was just the name I made up years and years ago.
So
in
he
high
was
school, and that's-
naturally a
Right,
troll.
but I just thought,
That's what I used on Twitter. I just never used my
By
real name on the
design.
but
internet.
I thought it was just a Marge Halloway. And the first thing that comes up is our
Podcast.
number
That's so funny.
66 on YouTube. Marge Halloway.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Look that up, Jesse, real quick. Look it up on your phone.
Midge Hurlaway.
We're Googleable.
We're googly.
Yeah, you're
Oh
welcome for
my
all the
gosh, look at
content.
this little guy. Oh.
We're the number one thing. I'm not seeing it on images. Old Marge.
Yeah, man. I'm happy that like we got to the bottom of it, but at the same time, I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be real, but I knew it wasn't.
I wish. Initially,
Yeah,
I thought it was
I
real.
had thought about keeping it going, but I've made the joke go on too long before in the past with things, and I'm like, if I keep going and keep going, eventually it's just gonna.
Well, yeah.
That's a solid way to think about it.
You've matured, Jesse.
Now,
I'm proud of you.
I want to get a jersey
not
with
even
Marge
a little
Halloway's
bit.
I
name
don't
on it.
know. I don't know what happened. I really thought it was Jesse at first, and something happened that made me, I guess, second guess myself. I should have just stuck with it.
Well, you told me Seth, and I went, that makes sense. So I went
I
with
know it would've
Seth.
made
I found
sense.
it. It's if you scroll down a ways, Marge Halloway. It's her LinkedIn profile.
Wait, so is this like a real lady?
I'm sure there are people named Marge Halloway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
she's
there are
gonna get
people
so
named
much-
Marge
She's
Halloway.
going to get so much hate.
You know, there's only one Dustin Sadoff in the U.S. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Neath is not
Oh,
a
very
very
good.
popular name
No,
either.
you're good.
It's
Jesse.
spelled with an O instead of an A. Anyway, yeah, getting a little creepy now.
So, Jesse, you listen to the podcast.
I've got hundreds of middle-aged white women I use to troll people with. Don't worry, the whole catalog.
Catalog.
Yeah.
I just picture him
You know
with
how
like
many
a
middle-aged
Rolodex.
white women there are in this country? Millions. Millions of identities, all stolen.
Identity theft is not a joke.
He's just got like a Rolodex
And
of like,
we have a guy on the phone.
I know. Millions suffer every year, and it's all because of Jesse Clark. He does all the identity theft in the country. I'm done.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Jesse, what do you have for you listen to the podcast? What do you have as
I
far
do.
as comments, questions, concerns? I hate to say this, but critique. Go ahead. You have the floor for a few minutes. Go ahead.
I've laid it all out as Marge Halloway. I think it's pretty clear.
he said the name was fake, but the feelings were real.
Feelings were real.
My feelings were real.
It was just voicing my opinion in a different format.
Surprise, you're on television right now.
Listen, it's gonna be that guy that screams at people in the street, just jumps out of the ceiling. And,
the whole podcast is a lie.
you're a lie, sir. There,
That's okay.
I said it. And I stand by that.
It was a
This should
solid
go-
joke.
This
though.
should go
was
in
a-
Ben's book.
It was a
This should go in Ben's book.
Go in
Oh,
Ben's
Marge,
Strange thing.
Marge
to
Halloway, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you should put like a dedication to
Yeah.
Marge Halloway. in
Dedication to
Ben's
Marge Halloway is to my dear brother and his book, that keeping the streets clean.
Kids these days.
That should be a book. Kids these days.
Kids these days.
book. No
And
doubt.
These
It's just
days.
blank.
I'm going to write
Got
a
a
book
picture
and
of
it's
a
going to sell
kid
better than
kicking
his.
a ball.
Did you
Ooh.
buy a book, Jesse?
I did buy his book, yes.
Did you read it?
I did.
Was it
I'm
good?
reading it a third time now, yeah.
A third time.
Do you?
Well,
Is this a roundabout way
editing-
saying you're his editor?
I am his editor, yeah.
Well, he complained about you not liking his artwork, or you did the artwork, right?
Yeah.
I did do the artwork.
I liked
yeah.
it.
And then he didn't like it, and then he had another idea, so you were just like, whatever, Ben.
Ben was at our revival and he asked me if why I hadn't bought and read the book yet.
Yes. Hi.
Tracking his
He's
sales.
shaking everyone's
Did you-
hand saying, why haven't you bought my book yet?
Yeah, he was.
Did you say I can't read?
Because it's hard to find out about a book on social media when you don't have social media. It's hard to sell. Turns out it's hard to market that.
Ben, if you're listening to this now,
son
you
of a
need to
gun.
put it in the guide. That's the
Yeah.
only way. It'll work. I mean, I pick up the guide. I'm that old guy.
Yeah.
You're that old guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot. I mean, obviously, I do a lot
He's
of.
an old soul living in a new world.
I do. I drive a '99 Caravan, bro. Tell me I'm not.
And
So I
he looks like he deals shady protein in alleyways. Look at the way he's dressed.
you don't need to know where the protein's
Shady
coming from.
protein?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not.
It's not
certified
real
by
protein.
FDA. It's
You know, it's
like-
like,
Just meat?
hey
like
guys, here's
Beat
some
hamburger?
Here's some protein I made in my garage.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We have a guy on the phone.
I know.
Trying to see.
Hi.
I'm not
still
rebuking
here.
you. All right, Jesse.
Ow!
What happened, Jesse?
He's tweezing his knee
My
hairs.
brother's cat is making his presence.
Oh, you should throw the cat across the room and see what
I'm
happens.
outside.
Well,
no,
Well,
all right,
throw it
so
across the yard.
we will get off unless you have something to say, Jesse.
Say it right now.
All right, so
I want you to
I wasn't
feel
prepared for
like
this.
your one and only phone call
You can say any
was worth it.
slander you want or profanity.
Do you have any scenarios for us or any questions? Like, I don't know.
No.
Who would
I
win,
kind
a
of this
horse or a
conspiracy
tiger?
Corner. A tiger would win, numbskull.
thank you. I
duh.
still haven't turned that into a shirt yet, but or stickers,
If we
but I
put
need
his
to.
artwork on a shirt, that would sell.
Guys,
People wouldn't even
he
know.
is the one who wrote in and did all the artwork and said Cameron looking like a fool or overconfident or whatever. So
Like
of
the
course.
fool that he is.
Yeah, I know that was him, and I
So
still.
I knew what the answer was going to be.
The problem is Jesse, you emailed that stuff to Cameron, and I said, can I get that, like the stickers and the picture, so I can put it on a shirt? And Cameron still hasn't given it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's holding out
I
on
sent
me.
him the name of a website that does stuff like that too.
Yeah,
You understand? If we slapped that on a shirt, people would buy that and have no idea what the podcast was, and they wouldn't care. That would just be the shirt.
it's a good shirt. It would just be a good shirt.
Just
I mean, the
you
ultimate.
with a golf club.
Well, no, it'd be both of us. It'd be
dude,
two people, one
and
on a horse, one on a tiger. You don't think that random kids would see, like, if you were walking through a store and there was like a 17-year-old
that.
and saw that shirt, he'd go, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna buy this shirt."
Yeah, dude.
He
that-
would buy that.
Heck yeah, that puts off like Adventure Time vibes, you know? So
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I saw a shirt the other day with it was a cat wearing headphones.
yep,
Why? I don't know.
It's-
But if that sells, that shirt will.
it's gonna sell.
Why don't we make a couple of them and see what?
100% I would wear that shirt.
I would wear that.
That's a good shirt.
I'd wear it to the gym. We should come out with gym attire. All these other Christian companies are coming out with gym.
And I thought about making separate stickers. One of you on your horse and one of me on the tiger.
and then
we can
one of me in the distance on my elephant.
With a
not
megaphone.
even in the
No,
fight.
Dustin
Oh, I
in his
didn't think about joining on
minivan.
an elephant. That sounds like
Dustin
a lot
in
of
his
work.
99 Caravan.
That works.
Yeah, there you go.
For the record, I did pick an elephant. I feel like that's reasonable.
I know. I think the picture should be you in the background just fighting off an army of 12-year-olds.
I think what you
With
should
my
do
minivan.
is sell the
Good,
stickers, sell them as stickers individually, and then track the sales. See which one sells better. Then you'll know.
That's interesting.
All right,
That actually would be cool.
Jesse, do you want to be our intern?
Yeah.
Do I get paid?
How about you be our producer?
Jesse,
there
we're looking
is no
at them
paid
again.
positions. Oh my
Bro,
gosh.
tell me those wouldn't make great stickers.
They would work.
And then like a t-shirt like or yours like a little higher, right?
They just put like the
that.
Battle of the Ages.
Bro, like a t-shirt of just like you here, me here, like that. Dude, that'd be so good.
Jesse, did you send these to me in PDF?
Send him pictures of my car.
I sent it as a transparent PNG.
Yeah.
I didn't send it as a PDF.
I turned it into
Can
a
I
yeah,
possibly
website
put like
is
give this to a
PDF.
printer? Like, would they be able to use that? Or they need?
Oh yeah. That's what a PNG file is.
We can get shirts made
Yeah.
of that for sure.
PNG stands for picture no good.
Yeah, just make sure if you make a t-shirt that like yours is like it's offset, right? Like that. Like you would be up here, I'd be down
Oh yeah,
there.
get the perspective right. Of course,
Yeah.
you can scale it. You can scale it so
Yeah.
that one of them is very far away.
Cause see how like mine's coming up and then yours is like
David, put
looking
these on
down?
the YouTube episode right up in the.
And then my
Well, you have to send them to
minivan
me.
on the
Sure.
bottom going Mach 5.
Dude, this such a, like I love these pictures. Like I love these.
I think they're
pictures.
amazing.
I
They
would make
really-
that the wallpaper
they-
on my phone.
It is like the perfect thing.
It's so
or a
good.
T-shirt.
Jesse, thank you for your contribution.
Thank you for your service, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Hey, got it. You didn't fail this time.
I should have said it backwards. He said
I just
something
said
about
it to you,
saying it
David.
backwards to me before.
All right, Jesse. Thanks, man.
It is a pleasure.
All right, bud.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Support us.
Support us financially.
I know you have money.
right.
You have money. Give it to me now. Love you. Bye.
All right, peace.
That's how I hang out with people.
Love you, bye.
Oh man,
Do you guys?
what a guy. That's a solid
Rest
joke.
in
though.
peace.
Marge Halloway. You know,
Rest in
let's have a moment of
peace.
silence for Marge Halloway. Oh, man.
You know the irony though of me catching
So-
him in 2 lies.
It is pretty
What?
funny though.
It's funny.
Although the Marge Halloway thing is a solid joke.
That was
that's
good.
funny.
Oh, it's great.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna ever talk about your notepad?
Not yet.
The next
We'll
episode.
do
Okay.
that.
Because
We'll do
we
that.
have the 10 safest cities in
Oh,
Delaware.
we're doing that now.
Yeah. 10 safest cities in Delaware. All right. I have been to all of these cities, and one of them makes no sense to me at all. All right. We're still good.
Which one is it?
All right.
I'll let you know when we get there.
Safest.
Safest cities in Delaware.
All right, so it's going to be beach. I'm going to say. I think Milton will be on there.
Oh, man. They got this one backwards. I got to
Is Milton on the list?
It is. All right. What do you think number 10 is for safest city in
Safest?
Delaware? You're not going to get it.
I feel like is
Millville.
Huh? Millville? No.
Let me on.
I wonder if
Bethany
they count,
Beach.
But they count Greenwood. Dang it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
It is Harrington, Delaware.
Safest?
10th safest. So
Maybe they're
either
only counting like
and 9th dangerous.
yeah, either this is fake news or the last one is fake news, but Harrington makes number 10 for safest
they're
city.
only counting like 20 cities. So then it kind of so that your
It is
10th.
possible for you to be on 9th most dangerous and 10th best.
Especially in a small state like Delaware.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's possible.
However, I think that might be the only. Nope, that's not the only crossover.
But so there's 2 then. It seems like right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Number 9, safest city in Delaware.
One has to be. I mean, is Greenwood on this list at all? I just need to know.
No. I could give you. I can tell you it's in Newcastle County.
Is it Newark?
Bear.
Bear.
Middletown. Middletown's a
Actually,
nice town.
that's a good answer.
That's uppity.
I would pick Middletown.
You're picking Middletown? Nope, it's Newcastle. So
Dang it.
Newcastle is 9th safest. All right, this one's in Kent County, number 8.
Houston.
Kent County.
I mean, there's still a lot of
Felton.
Dang it! I was gonna change it to that. Yeah, Felton. I said Houston. But I don't even know if they count Houston, so I'd say Felton.
One more clue. Crossover from the other list.
Milford.
Oh, it is. Is it
Camden.
No, it's not
Milford.
gonna be. It's not gonna be Camden.
Milford.
It would be Milford if anything.
It is Smyrna.
Ah, dang it!
Smyrna is the 8th
For some
safest.
reason, I thought Kent County. I literally drew the line at Sussex going down.
No, it's
Like-
it's so weird because there's like this much of
in my
Smyrna.
head, I drew the line in Camden coming down.
All
So
right.
stupid.
This
The lines
one,
are dumb.
number 7 is Ellesmere.
Never heard of her.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
She
like right
sounds-
out. It's like right outside of
sounds like
Wilmington.
she does
Yeah, that's
keto.
not. If it's in Newcastle County, I don't know.
She sounds like
Number-
she just started.
Number 6.
working
I don't
out.
understand how number 6 isn't number 1 because it's in the middle of nowhere. So, and we've all been there.
We've all
Together.
been there.
Oh,
Take-
Selbyville. No,
Selbyville,
Selbyville.
number 6.
Nate
Yep.
Bargatze.
Yeah.
That's a nice little town.
It is a
It's
nice,
not
yeah.
bad.
It's the randomest thing. They had that outdoor theater complex
I
there.
bet you that whole area is one of the reasons they're on there. 'Cause that's a really nice
Oh,
spot.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice spot. Number 5.
Are we gonna know this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
County.
It's Newcastle County.
So
I won't know
Big
this.
draw is UD.
Newark.
Newark.
Yeah,
Newark,
Newark.
number 5.
yeah.
Wasn't that also the?
It was not.
No,
It was
I
not
guessed
on there. He
Newark, but
guessed
it was
Newark, but
Newcastle.
I
Yeah.
thought Newcastle was. I thought UD was in Newcastle.
Number 4. Newcastle County, southern part.
Middletown.
You guys already guessed
Yeah,
it.
Middletown.
Middletown is number 4.
Middletown is nice. There's not like a bad part of Middletown.
Number 3 is Lewis.
Oh yeah, no, Lewis is.
I mean,
super
Lewis is nice.
these top 3 are gonna be beach.
Yeah.
Lewis is like, isn't that like where like all the old people
Number
like retire
1
to?
or 2 is Rehoboth.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Milton.
Yeah, New Milton was on there.
And number 1, this one kind of makes me chuckle a little bit.
Okay.
What county is it? Sussex
County.
It's not Sussex.
Kent.
Yes.
Hold up.
I'm actually like so happy that I know like where all
Okay,
this is.
so
I feel like Bates.
I'm also I'm curious as to what they would count. Like, would they count Bowers? Because I would count. I mean, if they count that, nothing happens there. They don't even have police force. So like,
Is it on the other list?
It is not.
It hasn't been mentioned.
I'm just gonna randomly pick Bowers or South
So
Bowers.
Kent
Let
County.
me ask you this: is it a beach town?
No.
Dang it! I changed my answer. Houston.
No, that's you. It's
Houston's Kent. Is that way?
You know what I'm just now realizing is people who don't live in Delaware listening to this podcast are
no,
like,
but
what
people
are we
who do.
talking
What
about?
we're going to do, and I just made this decision like 5 minutes ago. We're going to go through every state, the most dangerous state, most best state. Not tonight, but we'll go through. We'll pick a state and go through the most dangerous part of that state.
And probably like we could knock that out in like 10 minutes and like go through like.
If
the
this is gonna
dangerous
make
ones
him chuck, so is this one?
It's in Kent.
You said Kent.
It's in Kent County. It is the safest city in Delaware.
Magnolia.
No. North.
It's
More
north of that.
Mm-hmm.
Felton.
Camden, Wyoming.
North.
Camden, Wyoming is a good guess. Wyoming is a good guess. Cheswell.
What? It's Camden. Camden, Wyoming. It's like Camden. Wyoming.
It's weird, but it's
Cheswell
one of those things.
Cheswell.
That's a good. That's a good guess.
North.
We are Bear.
South.
All right, I'm in uncharted
It's not
territory.
Middletown.
Bear is in Newcastle, by the way. So this is like as north of Kent County you can be.
Cheswold. I don't know any farther.
I don't know
the
farther north.
next one. Cheswold. It's
is there-
Cheswold to me, and then
Yeah.
and
Is
then
there any
Middletown and
other?
Bear.
Is there any other hint you could give us before we throw in the towel?
Yes, it is. Oh man, this one kind of gives it away. All right, no. It is literally right outside one of the dangerous cities.
Which is Dover, Smyrna.
Cameron's almost there.
Would it be Harley?
Cameron's almost there. Huh?
Harley?
No.
Dang it.
There's like a Rural Farms.
No. There's one in Smyrna, but
Clayton?
yes.
Yeah. Woo, Clayton.
Gosh.
So it's really funny to me that Smyrna is like 10th worst and Clayton is like safest when you could literally take 3 steps.
And be in one or the other.
Yeah. But they say Clayton is the safest city in Delaware.
I gotta say bye to my baby.
All right. I just wonder, did they really include because like,
And the median income is like really high for some reason.
well, here's really my
Which
question.
confuses me.
Would they have? Did they pick every town? Because like some of these towns, I would have expected to see on the list, like Houston. You know, I mean, nothing happens in Houston.
Apparently nothing
all.
happens in Clayton. Their violent crime rate is a 1.9.
Huh.
I don't know what that means, but that's what it says here.
I guess it's low, but also or like Frederica. I mean, Frederica is known for being like sketchy. So, I'm very curious to see how they conducted this test. Like, what was the requirement to be a part of the list? Was there like was it population? Was it?
I mean, population probably plays a factor in it, but I think they just kind of look at the crime rates and find out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just like I would have thought to have seen Frederica on the other list. I would have thought to have seen Houston on this list because no one lives in Houston. It's like this little itty bitty thing with a fire company, and that's about it.
Hey, listen. We're gonna end this episode, but
You're gonna end it.
We have our youth rally coming up in a week and a half. Oh, it's 2 weeks
And we're giving up.
29th, 30th. Abdul Judah, Paul Shirley, Brother Sampson, youth rally. It's gonna be fun. good time. If you have any questions, you can email. You can
What are those dates again?
29th and the 30th of September. Friday night at 7, Saturday morning at 10, and then 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Food.
I'll be there. Will you be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you going to be there?
I will be there.
Okay.
That's good. It's good. It's good.
I will be there. So we're excited
didn't
about that. If you want us to rate your state, send it in. We will
Rate your state.
rate your state.
Yeah.
Bro, we could call that segment Rate
Yeah.
My State.
Right, your
Yeah.
state. Montana, number 1.
All right. Well, we're going to end this
High
one.
vibes
One
there.
of you give the gospel, and we'll shut this down.
I'll do it. All right, everybody. So look, if you want to go to the best city on earth,
Yeah.
or not on earth,
Not on Earth.
no, not on earth. You want to go to the best city ever,
No
with
crime.
0 crime, all good things,
I
all
got a
wonderful.
joke before we go. Sorry.
Okay, do you want me to? Are you gonna,
Cuts off the
all
gospel
right,
drop.
listen, you guys are about to get saved, but not yet. Not
All
yet.
right.
Not yet.
This man literally was like,
No
gospel
salvation.
drop.
Don't
Done.
even think about
You might know
asking
that-
Christ to save you.
You might
Just
know
go.
this.
I might know this.
What city did they find? Did they kill Bin Laden in?
I do know this.
Bin Laden?
I just listened to that today.
So dumb. Is that a Nate Bargatze thing?
Yeah, the town of
that's
Ben
funny.
Hayden.
That's really funny.
Osama bin Laden.
Bin Laden.
He has grown on me so much. In
Which
the
was
last
such a underrated joke.
I don't even think it was a joke. I think he just made it up. Bin Laden.
All right. Anyway, hopefully you ain't been hiding from Christ. Look, it's simple. The gospel's not complicated. We're the ones that complicate it. The Bible says that if you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, thou shalt be saved. That's a promise. All you have to do is admit you're a sinner, believe that Jesus Christ died for your sins, and accept Him to save you from your sins, and you can be with God the Father in heaven. It's not complicated. It's easy. If God's been dealing with you, if you feel the Holy Spirit has been pulling at your heartstrings and telling you there's something more, it's Jesus. I promise you.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, send us questions. We love getting the content. We will get to it eventually. Thank you for listening. You are the reason we have this.
Yes, if you
Peace
want to buy
out.
a shirt, email in.
Yeah, if you want anything, email in, except money. So, all right. Peace.